something so powerful about having someone take you under their wing and help you on the road to success. That's exactly what our next guest is doing for thousands of Black girls in Chicago, building their confidence and growing their visions for the future. Everybody, let's welcome the founder of Ladies of Virtue, Jamila. Give it up.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to the show. You look beautiful. I love the color. It makes me feel so good. But I want to start with this. You actually credit your parents, right, for you becoming a mentor in the first place.
Absolutely. I had incredible parents growing up on the south side of Chicago. My dad, he's an engineer, and he used to always say, you are an African girl and you could do anything you put your mind to. Aww. And my mom, she loves telling this story. She has an accounting firm, and I was 4 months on her lap while she created her business, but she always pushed me to overcome any obstacles that stood in my way. And so growing up on the south side, I thought all of my friends had parents like that. I thought that they, were being pushed to go to college and to overcome their obstacles that stood in their way. But it wasn't until my junior year in high school that I realized that not all of my friends had the same upbringing. I saw how some of my friends' parents were killed through gun violence. I even had one friend whose mom was afflicted through addiction. And that's when I realized I had to take a stand. I had to mentor, and I started mentoring in college.
I know. I was like, what was that like? Like, what happened when you first started mentoring?
So
it seems like I would be so nervous, like, trying to do something like that.
You know what? I was a sophomore in college. I didn't know anything about mentoring, but I knew I had to stand in the gap for girls who did not have an upbringing like I did. And so I started mentoring freshman girls, helping them to navigate their college life. And I loved it so much, I started tutoring young people on the college campus. And after college, I even started mentoring, helping young people build their communication skills. So as I was going to different organizations, young people would start following me to the next organization as well. And it got to the point where one of my mentees, Daphne, she was like, when are you gonna start this organization? I'm about to be a senior in high school and it's time to start. And that's what prompted me to officially start Ladies of Virtue, which was built on October 1st, 2011, 14 years ago.
So what does Ladies of Virtue look like today?
So we started 14 years ago with just 6 girls. We were in a small Chicago Public Library, and now we have over 27 program sites serving 2,000 young women and girls annually. We have corporations, global corporations, bringing us in because we prepare our girls for leadership in 3 ways: character development, career readiness, and civic engagement. So global corporations are bringing us in to train their interns on how to have a successful internship, providing them with the career readiness skills that they need to be successful. And we're even training their managers in those corporations on how do you build authentic relationships with your young people. We're also educating nonprofit leaders around the country. We just came back from Washington, D.C. at a national mentoring conference where we're training educators on how to build authentic relationships with Black girls. World leaders have reached out to us to partner with them on their endeavors as well. So we really are just striving for greatness so that our girls can have the resources and opportunities. And one last thing I'll mention is that we're even training our girls in our pharmacy tech pipeline program, where they're going to receive a pharmacy tech license, so that they can then become pharmacy techs on their college campuses, earning money that our girls need. So
I was a pharmacy technician.
Were you?
Yes,
oh
I was.
God,
I did that for a little. I had a lot of jobs. But mental health is also very important. It's a very important aspect for the program as well, right?
Absolutely. So we believe that our girls really should develop healthy communication styles and build their emotional intelligence, as well as identify triggers in their life. And so we incorporate mental health in everything that we do. So they are going through mental health workshops. They receive one-on-one therapy as well as small group mental health therapy as well. But what's so incredible is that we have 4 licensed therapists on our team that help build out our mental health program. So we have some incredible activities and programming. For example, our Black Girl Rest, where girls are using their journals and they're writing down what their triggers are and identifying their personal boundaries. So they're writing down their physical and mental boundaries.
To find that out so young and to implement that
Exactly. And that's exactly what we want. We want them to write them down with the hope of then they go through their healing process so that they become successful adults.
Yeah.
And then we have a mental health summit, which is a part of our Saturday Leadership Institute, which was, the theme was based off of the movie Inside Out, where there was in every room, there was a different emotion. So you can go to the joy room, the anger room.
I love that.
It was so cool. And then when you go into the anger room, you're able to identify and journal out what those triggers are, what really caused you to be angry, so that you can go through your healing process. So
Because you can't change it if you can't identify it. Yeah, that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, what an incredible organization. We love how you're fostering young women to think big, and you're giving them the tools to achieve their dreams in so many different facets and ways. So does our season-long partner, though, Pilot Pen, makers of Friction, the go-to erasable pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show. They love what you're doing, and to support your work helping young women fearlessly write their own stories, Pilot is giving Ladies of Virtue $5,000 just to pitch in to help out. It's incredible what you're doing. That access and that opportunity and that encouragement is so necessary for everyone. And you're right, not everybody gets that from the jump. So it's a really cool thing that you had that in your household, and then you turned around and saw other people that maybe didn't, and you gave back. What a beautiful heart you have.
Thank you
incredible.
so much.